my sleep at night.
Today, from Lumen Field in Seattle, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Play action, now it's Tua. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Bobby Wagner collapses the pocket and drops him for a loss of 3.
Okay, partner, a couple points of interest right here, all right? Offensively, we see that they came out throwing the football, but maybe more importantly, the blitz that came defensively, they got right after it.
And you were telling me pregame before we came on air, you think this is something we could see a lot.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it, because this is a unit that wants to play the game on their terms.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
A throw off his back foot there. That's going to wind up incomplete. That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Got the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line.
I feel like you and I could be in our backyard with our dads right now. What did they always say when they were throwing us the ball? Look it all the way in. Make sure you secure it. That had the feeling of not happening there on that play, that he didn't have full control of the ball.
When that punch coming in, I don't have a return punch, but I would imagine it's tough to monitor those guys coming full steam ahead at you.
It really is. You try and get that peek to know where they are, about whether you should fair catch it or not. But sometimes you just have to have a sense, a feeling, and just have to make sure, number one, though, you catch the ball and put it away.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Here's a toss play right to Mostert. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done, because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up it. Mike McDaniel, he's going to ask him to take a closer look at this call, and out comes the challenge flag. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over.
Yeah, remember now, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear video evidence to the contrary. And I give these officials a lot of credit. Such a tough and demanding job. You and I both know that. Yeah, they make the right call way more often than they get it wrong.
So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have one challenge remaining. But no sign of Tua departing. Fourth down, they're going for it. Now on fourth down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Dolphins can't convert on fourth down. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football.
Now that's just simply good coaching and excellent technique on that play. You know why? Because everyone wants to rush the passer when they want to throw the football, but you're not always going to get there. So what are you taught to do? When the ball's finally thrown, get your hands up in the passing lanes, and they batted that one away.
No. Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Smith's throw into the hands of Fant. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. His throw incomplete.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver, and it results in an incomplete pass.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Geno now to throw. And oh, that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way you wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. Run those extra defenders on the field. Dime package. Lots of...
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Smith. He lets it fly for Lockett. And got his man complete. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
I'll tell you what, this is not for the faint of heart right here. 4th down, this is taking a big risk. But it's as good a play call as you can imagine. And the defense just not able to come up with the stop they needed. And this is not just a first down, but a big play as well.
Smith throwing again. And quickly, he just gets that ball out of there. Not quite sure what he was doing, and here comes the flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call. Now Geno. And that is incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this will remain a scoreless game.
And this is a commentary on today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on him, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
2nd down, here's Mostert again. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
In motion, Hill. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
On 3rd and long, it's Tagovailoa. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Through the middle of the field, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 54 yards. And the Dolphins put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it and goes.
And he went all the way into the end zone. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. DJ Dallas to return it from his end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith. Now a leaping catch, he's got it. A good pickup there at 22. In this weather, any big play in the passing game, that's just a bonus, right?
It certainly is, but oftentimes offenses thinking Clement.
And now following that last play, I do believe we're going to get a review here. Yes, indeed, the red flag is out. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call.
Let's go. Let's go. After review of the play.
So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Geno. Finding Lockett for the catch here on the out route. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. 6-0 our score after 1. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, Smith. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
On 4th down, Smith. And it's incomplete. incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. So they give it up just on their side of midfield. And, yeah, I mean, a surprising decision there to go for that.
Must have a lot of confidence in his defense. Must feel like, hey, we're in great shape here because our defense can hold them because they're really outside of field goal range now. All right, the opposite team. So if you hold them here, you haven't given up any points. You may give up a punt and you're pinned down a little bit, but must have thought it was an okay spot to go for it and decided to be aggressive.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 23 yards the pickup there. But he's turning in a nice performance. Remember, he had the touchdown earlier, and this time he's able to beat double coverage to grab it.
I think that if he weren't worried about a taunting penalty, he'd run by the opposing team's bench and say, guys, 2's not going to be enough. You better get some more guys trying to cover me. He knows how to get open downfield.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz. Honed in on it and stopped him. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Sliding out of the pocket. Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
And that big gain may just change the thought process here on 4th down. I think in the red zone, they might now consider going for it on 4th down.
And 2. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. Again, it's Mostert. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Raheem Mostert. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Dolphins are able to stretch out their lead. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
Tua and the Dolphins offense staying put. They'll go for 2. Tua going to try and throw for it. That is caught. He's got it. And the lead will move to 14-0. That right there makes up for that missed extra point they had after the first
Yeah, they went ahead and got back to level by going for 2 and having the normal amount of points, so that works out pretty well for them. And if you're the kicker, don't worry about it too much. Now they've got back to where they want to be, he'll try it out there for the next one.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Well, the ball now going back over to the Seattle Seahawks offense. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. That's caught over the middle by Fant. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Smith. That's complete to his running back, Dallas. And he'll get maybe a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. Now Smith. He's going to float this one deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. It's a big play there for Seattle. 63 yards. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Walker trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. They try to get the nose of the football across, to no avail, and now it's 3rd and goal. So now things get interesting on 3rd and goal from the 1.
This almost becomes a Darwinian call, doesn't it? Almost survival of the fittest here. I know we can go all cliche. I'll go ahead and do it. Who wants it?
And he will not be denied. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Kenneth Walker punching it in from a yard away. And the Seahawks get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on the stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
And, oh, he clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Waddle will return this from the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Dolphins taking over now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. And going deep for Hill. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at second down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here's 2nd and 10. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. He'll buy some time right. And going deep for Hill. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Well, not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Sanders now to add the extra point. And oh, it's no good. For the 2nd time now in this first half, he's missed an extra point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This taken in right around the goal line. The Seahawks going to take over now late in this first half. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it, down by 2 scores. He hits his target, Lockett. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Smith now to throw. He'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. The final shot here before break. Smith. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Dolphins taking a lead to the locker room. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcoming everyone to our downtown Orlando studios in this EA Sports Halftime Report. It was Mostert, the veteran who did some damage in that first half. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Seahawk offense set to go to begin this third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter three.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Back to the air. Smith on second down. He'll fire one downfield for Fant. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. And now off to the races down the right side. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line.
Yeah. Pass interference, accept or decline.
So a big chunk of yardage will be marked off there for that PI call.
And now you know why receivers and the guys throwing the ball, they like to collaborate and just heave it up sometimes, because you can get these types of calls that go against the defense. Pass interference, and they gain over 30 yards of real estate on that one.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
It's a nice zone breaker right there. Take the tight end, move him out to the slot, then have him run a corner route versus the zone coverage, which means he's going to be behind the shallow coverage and ahead of the deep coverage. Put the ball right on him.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll bring up second down.
Come on, man.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing on third down, Smith. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Buried behind the line by Christian Wilkins.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I'd feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
They try the 50-yarder and miss it, and now this offense has it 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
And it's Mostert.
Oh,
Take this to the 46.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. From the 46, here's the 2nd and 8. Up the middle they go with Mostert. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. Tua going to tap this forward on the jet sweep. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go.
And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. Ced Wilson, 26 yards. And the Dolphins have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game. So they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
So that drive 7 plays in length, and it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Taking it about the 1. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 30. It's a big play there for Seattle. 67 yards. Well, that didn't take long. 1 play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Now it's Smith. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hit fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so okay. Defense here. They've given him a lot of a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal. Back now in Seattle, Washington. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This likely a must-have. 3rd and goal. They'll try and run. Walker. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Ken Walker with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks have gone back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept them at the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit.
You don't pay for that one. You don't pay for that one.
Now Myers for the extra point. It's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is.
Hey, you picked this snoring.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. Now we get Tyreek Hill and the rest of the Miami offense back out there. And now he's inching closer to a 200-yard game. He's been so solid.
And he's really denting the pride of the guys playing defense, too, because there's certain barriers that you just don't want to give up. You never want to give up a 100-yard rusher, a 100-yard receiver. He's closing in on 200 yards. Wow, that's a really big game.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Let's give a little credit to the defense on that one. They resisted quite well, and that pass fell incomplete. But this ball game for him, that's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
Now left side completion to his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua rolling to his right. And going deep for Hill. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burning again. Another big play.
Okay. I'm cooking for you. Yeah, shrimp. You like shrimp?
Shrimp?
Yeah.
Seafood?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Okay. Come on. Yeah. Hey. What? Go for it. You quit. You not play no more?
The fish is no good. No, you like barbecue that type of fish?
Yeah. I like the fish too. Yeah. no. Wrong?
Ew. Ooh, hot.
Good? It's good? No. No? Good?
So you like fish?
Mm.
Anything or just a limit?
Okay. Need more sauce. More sauce.
Oh, it's season. It's season.
What season?
Spicy. Oh, spicy.
No. Okay. Okay. Oh. Oh. That's very good. Yeah. Oh, wait. This right here. This right here. This right. Now I'm better. You see that? No? Better? No? No?
Now, or leave it spicy. Okay.
What? Tomato. Fresh. Fresh. You see it tastes fresh? See? Huh? Fresh. Very more.
I eat the whole thing.
Very more.
Head to tail.
No.
You do that?
Yeah, right. Look. That's you. You. No. Oh. Look.
Oh. I forgot.
Yeah.
Hey, where you get it at? Where you get it?
What?
Well, you know, well.
The shrimp? Got a Safeway. Safeway always got deals. Safeway.
Now I'm hungry.
What you doing?
Hey, you like big taco, bitch?
Try that one.
Hey, you like big taco?
Watch.
That's it.
Frappuccino. 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 Frappuccino.
Spicy.
Yeah. Frappuccino.
Hey, it's spicy.
Frappuccino.
I like it.
Frappuccino.
Hey, you want big taco? You want bitch?
Put you in.
Mexican food, bitch. I'm gonna order Mexican food, seafood, bitch. Wait. Wait. I'm hungry. Wait.
More hungry?
You gotta smoke more. Wait.
More hungry?
But we gotta go to the store right now. They closed at 2.
You're a monster.
Beer.
You eat like a monster.
We get beer.
You eat like a monster.
We need more.
No, you eat like a monster.
No.
Calm down. Yeah. Doctor said you can't eat too much.
One life.
Oh.
Memory. I want my memories. Hey, do we eat every day like that every day? No. No. Every day you work.
Okay. Yeah.
And then we hang out, we're like, yay.
You do whatever you want to do. But this is my beer. Or this is your beer. Hey.
That's mine, that's yours.
Yeah. Hey. Hey.
What do you want?
Look.
I'm ordering food.
It's bad, right?
Hey, you want Mexican
It's
food?
bad. It's bad.
Yeah, bad. You want Mexican food? You want Mexican food?
Yeah, yeah. That can kill you. Check. Hey. I'm gonna do chicken. I'm gonna do chicken.
What's it?
You wanna do chicken? Chicken?
What am I making?
You gotta order one.
I'm gonna go right now. I'm gonna get you a drink.
No, I don't want no more drink. No, I'm done.
What about liquor?
I think order food. Cause this defrost.
What about liquor? Margarita, you want margarita?
No.
I say, hey, make it. Hey, I thought you could make it, bro.
I'm tired.
Hey, I'm a roller, no drinking, no drinking.
Roll.
Make it, yeah, make it. Now watch me, I'll make it. You gonna make it that chicken?
Yeah.
And I will it. Go ahead. That chicken look good, bro. Hey, I got that. Me with the same money. Sell, same money.
Yeah.
It's still good, huh? It's still good, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, we never get sick, huh? We never get sick, huh? Mexican.
Nada, güey. De volada, güey. Hey.
I'll be ready.
Like half an hour. Let's smoke weed, play the game, and then it'll be done.
Hey, I think I'm a bad friend. Rap out.
What?
Cause I smoke too much.
You eat too much, bro.
Now you looking at me going, now
Hey.
you thinking,
Oh.
I want to hang out with you no more.
Hey. Here.
Marijuana coming out. Big fat left. Big fat cock. Like bitch, hey, I didn't know you like bitch. I didn't know that. That the first time I see you, I was afraid like you like keep. I was afraid. Hey, I'm sorry, bro. Hey, I'm sorry, bro.
I'm
Like,
Dominican.
my bad. Hey, on me, I may judge you. I may judge you.
Hey, we wanna play a game? We wanna play a game or what? Smoke weed, play a game, cook, what we
We're gonna do the grill. We'll talk. You mean we'll talk, bitch?
now?
No, in the future. In the future.
Oh, yeah.
Seafood.
You gonna play more or you done? You done?
Yeah.
You done? You done? Okay.
And then we get seafood, okay?
All
Seafood.
right. Go for it. Look.
Order it. I want it. Order it.
I got no more money. I'm broke.
Order it.
I'm broke. I have no more money. This
You
lady?
don't forget you cook it chicken. Don't forget chicken.
Yeah.
Get up. Get up.
Boy.
More make it fat. Big, fat, blunt. You said you pat too much.
Hey.
After Brazil had had some of his best success of the contest, and now he goes down for the first time. He was staggered earlier in the contest, but now he's down for the first time, and that was after some of his best successes for a couple of rounds. He gets up, but how much is left in the legs? How much is left in the heart and the lungs of Dominic Brazil? As Joshua now goes on the attack once again, Brazil is backing up, still firing in defence, but goes down again from a crunching left hand. The referee, Howard Foster, this time doesn't bother with the... After Brazil had had some of his best success of the contest, and now he goes down for the first time. He was staggered earlier in the contest, but now he's down for the first time, and that was after some of his best successes for a couple of rounds.
Well, you will get my name.
How much is left in the legs? How much is left in the heart and the lungs of Dominic Brazil?
Really soccer.
Joshua now goes on the attack once again.
It's a
Brazil
big
is
game.
backing up, still firing in defence, but goes down again from a crunching left hand. The referee, Howard Foster, this time doesn't bother with the... After Brazil had had some of his best success of the contest, and now he goes down.
Para rellenar lo que son las líneas transolabiales, miren cómo minimizar todo el área. Miren ahora cómo se ve mucho más rellena y mucho más levantado sus cachetes en los laterales. También sabemos un poquito de modo, pero eso no lo vamos a ver hasta los 15 días. Para rellenar lo que son las líneas nasolabiales, miren cómo
principio te va a dar un poco de miedo salir de esa zona de confort, pero es prohibido quedarse ahí. Al único que le conviene que tú sigas pensando así es a tu jefe.
¿Sabías que las personas elegidas por Dios suelen pasar por estas 4 señales? Y lo más impactante es que muchas...
Cuando lastimas a una persona de buen corazón, estás firmando tu propia sentencia. La vida te... El que se fue... The client falsely... 4 hours. Watch this.
Is you ready? Hey, bro. Hey. Rap out. Rap out. Rap out. The chick is ready.
Just 10 minutes ago.
I was about good. It's like, my shirt is on.
Oh, look at that, man. Oh.
Byline. Hey, be ready, Byline. Be ready. Be ready.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.